Hey, Spider-Man. Cheating. Around here, the horses eat first. Welcome to the channel. Heavy tea cooking. We're cooking tonight. It is one of my favorite things to do on the Blackstone Griddle Grill. Some people call them smash burgers. Some people call them patty melts. Some people just like flat burgers on the griddle, and that is exactly what we're doing here. We're cooking flat burgers on the griddle. We already got the bacon rolling. We got the bacon cooking good already. Remember when you're doing this, remember when you're cooking bacon, doesn't matter whether you're on a griddle, you're on a pan, or even in the oven, you start with this right here being cold. You want it cold as a cucumber. Why? So that bacon doesn't curl up and spatter and splat all over the place. It also keeps things a little cooler. So bacon takes a long time to cook. It does. So while we're waiting, this is a good time to tell you about the beer for the cook. Remember, it's not a beer for the cooking, it's a beer for the cook. Today we're talking about Orpheus Brewing Company out of Athens, Georgia. Transmigration of Souls. If you look on this can right here, it's a double IPA. It's got a lot of good tropical fruit flavors to it. Orange, lemony. It's an awesome beer. If you like beer, check out Orpheus Brewing Company. They make some really good stuff. This isn't the only thing they make, and we're going to feature some more of their stuff on the channel later. Our bacon's ready. Our bacon is ready. It is coming off of the griddle now. Come over here and get a shot of this there, Jacob. Jacob, my cameraman. There's a couple pieces that ain't quite ready yet. We're doing these patty melts, these burgers. Bacon on the burgers is awesome, but you don't want it chewy, because if it's chewy and you bite into it, you're just going to pull it off the burger instead of biting through it. So the key there is to get it good and crispy. I'm going to cut the griddle all the way down here. Let these little few pieces finish. We'll be back and we will start doing the onions now that we have a good grease base on our griddle. And then we'll do our hash browns alongside of our onions, and then we'll get into smashing the meat. Pushing that ground beef down in there, and it's going to be awesomeness cooked in the awesomeness of bacon grease. Stay with me. And we're back. We're back. We're about to throw these onions in this awesomeness. But we need to add something to the awesomeness. Once these onions start that wonderful, wonderful julienne cut that you see there. If you don't know how to do the julienne cut, find somebody on YouTube to show you. All right, they're starting to get the. Ooh, don't lose an onion. No onion left behind. Once these guys start to wilt good and start seeing that good clarity coming to these onions to caramelize, we're gonna throw a little bit of melted butter on here. I got my butter over here in the jug melting. Woo! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! It's still bubbly, 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 bubbly. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and keep some a little bit on here, right here, just like this. Getting going good. All right, we're gonna clarify these up. We're gonna make sure they get good and clear, and we're gonna start these hash browns. All right, so I still got all that good grease over here. While that's on there, see, I've already drained the water out of these where they soak. These dehydrated hash browns need to soak. And I'm going to go ahead and whoop, just like that right there. Take it really good. Flatten out my pancake for my. And I'll leave you want a little bit of moisture in here so it'll steam out. Because if you steam them out, they'll cook faster. They'll get softer faster. And as they get softer, they cook faster, and you can get that good crispiness on them that we like so much on this channel. We love the crispiness. We love crispy hash browns. We like crispy pizza crust. We like crispy bread. We love our crispy bread. All right, so that's good. Go ahead and rake that back up there. Check out that. Put it on that magnet. All right, reach down below. There we go. Remember the fighting shield. All right. Put that over there, let that steam out for a second or two. And while this is cooking, we'll be back in a minute. All right, so we're about to flip some of these hash browns. They look like they're getting ready. I like to throw my salt and pepper on there. That's right, salt and pepper, not just salt. Some people like just salt, some people like pepper. I like them both. That should be good enough there. All right, so I'm moving my butter out of the way over here. And I've mixed up these hash browns a little bit. You see they're starting to crisp up good. That's what I want. I'm gonna flip them and scatter them a little bit. And the next flip will be pretty much all in one piece if they're crispy enough to do that. Sit back, relax. We're getting to the meat. We're almost there. We're still cooking the rest of our vegetables. Hang with us. We're almost there. Heavy tea, and we're back. We're back cooking, and we're looking at our hash browns right now. They're still a little steamy, but you see that right there? See how I'm moving it? And moving like the whole patty cake. Patty cake, baker's man. No, sorry, it happens from time to time. I'm gonna break it right there, flip it. Boom, beautiful golden hash browns. You see that beautiful golden goodness right there? That golden crunchy goodness. Flip that right there with the giant extra large Blackstone spatula, Blackstone Signature Series spatula. Link in the description below. Actually, you won't find the link in the description below on this one because Amazon doesn't sell this bad boy, only Walmart does. But there's another one that is really good. This is an extra large spatula I have a link to in my Amazon store. Please support the channel. Go there. You're going to buy stuff off of Amazon anyway. Everybody does. If you're watching this channel, you probably got a Blackstone. You probably got a grill. You probably got a grill. You're going to need some of this equipment. Make sure you get it. While you're at it, go ahead and hit that like button if you like this program. Hit that subscribe button. Show some love for Heavy Tea and the cooking channel. You know what? I need to know what you want to see. I need to know what your flavor is. I want to know what you want me to cook. We got some cool stuff planned for the future. I've got my brother-in-law Bubba out here. He's hitting the duck calls, practicing his duck calls, getting ready to go duck hunting. He's going to bring me some breast to cook out here from the ducks. I got another friend that went to Arkansas. He's going to bring me some pintail and some ringneck meat. That's types of ducks. We're going to cook those on the Blackstone as well. If you haven't ever cooked duck meat is awesome, especially if it's cooked right. A lot of people talk about different types of wild game and how they don't like it. Guess what? It's because they haven't had it cooked correctly. When Heavy Tea cooks it the right way. Heavy Tea is going to show you the way. How many patties we got? How many
16.
patties? 16.
Yes.
Okay. How many people are we cooking for tonight?
7.
7. Oh God, we're going to need more patties. It's not nowhere near enough. We need like 30 patties. Are we going to have enough food?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see, I reckon. I'm going to go ahead and take these guys right here and stick them on top of these hash browns, which are almost 100% done. They're like 99.9% done, which is done enough for me, if you ask. I'm just going to spread cheese all over these guys. That's Bubba cranking his truck up, leaving. I figure he's done with his duck call practice for the evening. If y'all hear that going on, I'm gonna set that over there. I'm gonna grab my steamer pan. Put my steamer pan here. What do I need next? What do I need next, Jacob?
Your water?
Water bottle! Water bottles for steam, 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 steam. Steam on them potatoes and steam on that cheese. Makes it all melty, ooey gooey goodness. All right, so I'm gonna move some of these onions off. I've already cleared my hash browns off. They're on the side. They're in a very hot area right beside the grill. Why do we want to move these onions around? To make sure they're not burning. All right, and I'm gonna take the our meatballs. These are about 1/4 pound a piece. These guys are about 1/4 pound a piece. See, they're just balls. They're just balls. Bristol, I think I'm missing something. What am I missing? I'm missing my parchment paper. There's a piece. Yeah, run that for me. All right. So while she's in there going and fetching my parchment paper for me, I'm gonna grab my Earl. I like Earl. Just plain old vegetable oil. Some people use these fancy avocado oils. Thank you, Brissy. Bacon grease on here. So that bacon grease is gonna allow us to have a good base. I'm gonna move these around to where, see, I'm already smashing them with my hand a little bit. to start that crust going, because I got a lot of meat to cook here. I do have a bunch of meat to cook here. So just using my palm there, smashing them down. And I'm gonna start with this half dozen right here. I'm gonna start with this half dozen right here. And this is what the parchment paper is for. This is what the parchment. I'm gonna sling that parchment paper over that right there. I'm going to go ahead and get over both of these. Go ahead and smash the mess out of them. Get them about an even thickness. You hear that sizzle, that awesome sizzle. I'm on medium heat here. That sizzle is going down. It is making a good crust for these burgers. I didn't get it quite right. You want them a good uniform thickness. Uh-oh, we got a problem there. I'm going to show you how to fix that problem. This right here is a problem. So while that's a problem, it's not a problem. This is why it's not a problem. I've got a bench scraper. That's a bench scraper. That's $1 at the Dollar Tree. I've got a link on the Amazon store where you can buy the same exact thing. Please support the channel. Go buy something from Amazon. And these guys will cook together really well. While this is here, and at this point, I'm gonna hit that on my magnet. Tony Chacheres. Tony Chacheres, link in the description below on Amazon. You can get some Tony's. Tony's is some good stuff. I use it on just about everything. Everything from fish, popcorn, burgers, hot dogs, you name it. I'm gonna hit it with some black pepper. Black pepper's some good stuff too. You can't live on food without a little black pepper. Yes, black pepper is awesome sauce. All right. What else do I put on my burgers, Jacob?
Butter.
Butter! I like to hit it with just a little bit of butter, just a little touch of it. This is that clarified butter we told y'all about. It's not really greatly clarified, but it is clarified a little bit. And we're gonna let these guys cook. All right, so I'm scraping that burnt off cheese out of the way, just getting it out of the way there. And I'm gonna pull back my grease. I need that bacon grease. That bacon grease is what makes these things so, ooh, look at that. Had a little bit left on some tinfoil. So good. All right, these guys are almost ready.
They still look red though.
Where's my big flipper? I need my big flipper. I just have a big flipper in my hand. There it is. I found my big flipper. All right. So, you see it's starting to brown up and tighten up. That's where we need to be. We're going to flip them over here to the new side of the grill. We don't have a lot of crust on these, and that's fine. They'll crust up. So, you hear that good, lost a little bit there. Got that guy there too. Alrighty. So the next burger's going on. Next burgers are going on there. I'll make sure I give them a little bit more room there. Now, Blackstone cooking, griddle top cooking, I don't care if you get a Blackstone or Camp Chef or you're doing this in your house. If you're doing this in the house on a cast iron griddle, be sure to cut your vent hood on, because you're going to need it, because you're going to have a lot of fumes, a lot of vapor coming up. I got to get this guy out of the way. I'm going to put him on the heat there. I'm going to get ready to smash these guys down. Smash it down. If you've ever eaten at a Waffle House or a Huddle House, you know this technique. You know it pretty well. All right, so that's a little close there, so I got to kind of angle it this way to keep it away from that guy. See how it's close, but it's not quite touching. Same thing here. I'm getting a good uniform thickness. This guy needs to hit a little bit more. This guy needs to hit. There we go. Halt smash. While they're down, we got to hit the seasoning. That good Tony Chacheres. Everybody loves some Tony Chacheres. Little black pepper, little black pepper. Little black pepper, little black pepper, little fancy chef, little black pepper. All right, we got black pepper on them guys there too. And it helps speed up this process because I got a whole bunch of hungry people in the house. I'm gonna grab the Fighting Shield again. that big Blackstone steamer pan, steamer cover, steamer dome, whatever you want to call it. See the link. I've got one in the description below. It's not the Blackstone model. It's another model. I've used it before. It's excellent. It's just as good as the Blackstone, if not better. This is just what I have here. All right, so when we come back, I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to have a little bit more of that Orpheus Brewing Company beer. And I'm going to put these onions on these burgers. I'm going to toast some bread. And we'll be ready to rock and roll. Alright, so we got a couple burgers ready to go here. So I'm going to grab some bread here. My butter. Get a little butter on there. Just like that there. I'm going to start this toast. Start to toast on this bread here. Now I'm going to pull. See that? Now, here we go. That right there is the crispiness that we want to see on these burgers. That is the awesomeness. So I'm using the bigger spatula. Ooh, that one didn't get like we wanted it. That one did. That one did. How's that? So I'm going to go ahead and cheese these guys up. If you ain't got you a good glove, a good welding glove, you need to get you a good welding glove, okay? Especially when you're Blackstone cooking, because this stuff gets pretty hot. So we're gonna move this back to the closer there. There's a reason for that, and I'll show you why here in just a second. Because you got to use that dome to melt this cheese. If you want this cheese pretty melty, this is what you got to do. This is you don't see a whole lot of places do this. A little bit of water, don't take much water. These guys will melt it. See, it's already starting to show that clarity. It's already starting to show that clarity. But that clarity is awesome. Get over here and flip this. This should be about ready. Yeah, that toast is looking pretty, isn't it? All right, I like to toast both mine. Boom. Boom. All right, I'm gonna let that toast for a second there. I'm gonna take this other bread right here because I knew I had some more bread, some butter back there, a little butter right there. I'm going to go ahead and toast them up. Get another on here. I'll start to get some cheese, stickiness, sticky, gooey cheesiness. That sticky, gooey cheesiness right there. How you know you seasoned your Blackstone well? Your cheese burns like that and don't stick to it. Here, put that on that little bitty piece of burger right there. Go ahead, take it off, take it off, take it off, take it off. There we go. Cheesy goodness. Cheesy goodness on the Blackstone. All right, how are we doing with these guys? These guys cook good. We're still bleeding over here. And we're not getting that good crust on it, so I'm going to turn that knob up just a touch. Just a touch. Start going your Blackstone. I guarantee you this one's about ready to flip. Let's look at it. Yes, that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful right there. Single patty melt. That's where it's at. This is going to be a sans the onion. Sans the onion. All right, Brissy, I need that plate over here. Alright, that one's ready to go. Jacob, let's look at these. The best toaster in the world that you're ever going to have is a Blackstone grill. I mean, really, see how beautiful that's toasted up. Now this one's going to have some onions on it. I'm going to swing a little onion right there. Not a lot of onions, just a little onion. Just a little onion. I'll come over here to one of these that's got really ooey gooey goodness. Ooey gooey goodness. And I want cheese side down. Why do I want to do cheese side down? Because the cheese is going to melt into that and ain't quite ready yet. Let's flip that back over that way. Let's get our next pieces going. We're going to start clearing out some of this space on this griddle. Get these guys a little closer. There we go. See that? I'm having to scrape the bottom to keep it together. I need to switch over to that bigger spatula. This bigger spatula's got a little bit more toughness to it. So if I need to scrape and deglaze a little bit, I can deglaze a little bit. This guy's ready to go. This guy is ready to go. Where'd my server go?
She went inside.
She went inside. Bring me that plate right there, son. All right, here we go. Kaboom! All right, baby. Now, I got the first two off of there. I'm not going to deglaze this. I'm just going to degrease this. I'm going to get a couple more smashes going on. I'm gonna break the bread. I'm gonna toast some bread. I'm gonna plate these guys up. We're gonna feed this big old hungry crowd I got in here. This crowd of 9, that's grown to 9 people. My crowd has grown to 9. Look right here, I got too much of that on there, right? Got too much. Not a problem. Move that off. Just scrape that off right there. If it gets too dirty like that right there, just hit it. Boom. All right, it's out of the way. It's completely out of the way. So I can get butter. Ooh, this is hot. Boy, this is hot. More butter. Flatten it out. Get that griddle out of my way. More bread. Whoop, you getting away from me, dude. More bread there. And more bread there. Wait a minute, we out of bread. We gotta go buns now. So we ain't having patty milk. Looks like everybody else ain't having patty milk. Chrissy, go ahead and open that up for me.
Yes, sir.
Let me get this. So my cheese is starting to melt really good over there. Alright, we got some toasty there. Let's hit him with a little of this. A little dab of that. Close it up. Gonna move him to the back. A flippy. And a flippy, see how nice that's browning up and that's doing it real fast. That's what we want to see. Some of that caramelized onion there. Ooh, it's a little hot. Don't touch it with your fingers, Trey. Got to. Alright. So we're gonna hit that, smash that down just a little bit. Alright, this should be ready to flip by now. Is it ready? Think it's ready? Boom! It's ready. What about this guy? Boom! Not quite, but he's close. These guys should be ready to flip by now. Yeah, that one's almost burning. See that? So we gotta get in a hurry here. Alright, so there, yeah, that's perfect. Ow, I just touched the griddle. Don't touch the griddle. Flip you and flip you. Hit the griddle here. Hit some onion there. Little onion there. Don't use your thumb, Trey. Don't use your thumb. You're gonna end up losing that thing. You burn it off. Alright, so griddle hot. This guy should be ready. Almost. Get you back together there. Alright. I'm struggling. Don't touch the grill, Jacob. My cameraman just touched the grill. How hot is it, Jacob?
Very.
Chris, you got that serving tray ready? Get that there. That there. This guy's ready. This guy's ready. This guy needs another flip. Boom, right there. See, that's a beautiful golden brown. That's what we're after. That's what we're looking for. That's what we want right there. Alright, so I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to finish all these burgers up. I'm going to plate up and feed all these hungry people. And then we'll be back to show you the plating. We're going to show you those cheesy hash browns. We're going to show you these patty melts and these cheeseburgers. Remember, this is just like if you go to Five Guys, you get a smash burger, that's what our burger's going to look like. If you go to a Waffle House or the Huddle House and you get a patty melt, that's what these patty melts are going to look like. It's going to be awesome. Get ready.